Hey there, this is the grammar part of Unit 4 Technological Marvels. And when it comes to the grammar part, of course we are going to talk about tenses. We have so many forms which express past, present. Each and every one of them has its own use. To be more specific, in this unit we are going to have the future. Future forms: future simple, be going to, future continuous, and future perfect simple. Firstly, the simple future tense. All we have to know about the tense are the form, definition, use. So, what do we mean by the future simple tense? We use the future simple tense to talk about an action or condition that will begin and end in the future. In other words, we can say we use it to talk about things that haven't happened yet. For example, if we check this timeline, we will see a certain point in the future which he will swim in the sea. So, it's an action will happen in the future and end in the future as well. As for the form, when we talk about the future, we use well. Yeah, of course. Okay, what about the affirmative part? Let's check the first sentence. I will come. So, will here followed by yeah, infinitive form. What about the negative? When we have to negate a sentence, what should we add? Of course, we have to add not to become, well, not, or as a short form, won't. The interrogative part, or when you make a question, of course we have checked the first one. Will I come in? So, will I come in? Will I come in? So we start with the word well, followed by a subject, and of course we have to add yeah, offer means the imperative form of the verb, or invite someone, or join you doing some predictions. For example, in the simple form means so here I invite someone to join after exam, to come to my party. How can I know promises? How can I be sure that will you have a cup of tea with me? Of course, here I want someone to join me just having a cup of tea. So offer something. Will you have a cup of tea with me? Number 3. What about the third promises? What about the third one? Will you help me with my homework? I promise I will learn this is all the words. Can I offer someone to do my homework? Of course not. I request someone to help me doing my homework. So, request means to ask someone politely to do something with you. The same in the last example. Will you carry the bag for me? Can I offer someone to carry a bag for me, to help me carrying the bag? Of course not. I request or I ask someone politely to do that. What about the fourth and fifth examples? Let's check them. Shall I read the story? Shall I read the story? The fifth one. Shall we go to the park today? Number 1. I request someone to give me his story or her story to read it. So it's a request. What about the fifth one? Shall we go to the park today? It's an offer. So why did I use the word shall here? When it comes to the pronoun I and we in a question, for offers and suggestions, we use, of course, shall instead of well. In other words, let's check the note. We use shall, not well, with I and we. So specifically, we use shall with I and we when they are questions and for offers and suggestions. Correct. Let's check this example. I will punish you if you hit your brother again. I will punish you if you hit your brother again. So, if you do this, if you hit your brother, you will be punished. The future facts. We're talking about something in the future, but it's a fact. For example, this year I am 14. So what about the next year? To express future, of course I will be is 15. Going to. And of course we are going to have its definition, form, and use. We will get the definition and use of be going to in the future, but we have this plans and the form to travel to Italy. The affirmative form, let's check the example in this picture. I'm going to travel to Paris next week. So we add verb to the subject, intention to, followed by going to, followed by the infinitive form of the verb. I have booked the negative. We just have to add not to verb to be. So it becomes she isn't going to pass the exam. When do we use going to? Number one, question form in future plans. We shall start with I'm going to travel to Paris by a subject. The word going to and the infinitive I have form. Booked the ticket. So are we going to watch a film and arranged? Are we going to watch a film? We use going to in predictions. Can you remember well? Of course we use well. The third form to express future is what is the difference? Future continuous. Yeah. The prediction in well have no evidence. What about here? What do we mean by the future continuous? Predictions with evidence. The future continuous, for example, to an unfinished action. Let's read these examples. So, it's something I will be singing in the concert tomorrow. What is my evidence here? I will not be singing in the concert tomorrow. Someone is pulling the mouse. When you be singing in the concert tomorrow, of course, it's going to be the first one, which is the affirmative form. We use well, followed by be and ing. I will be singing. I will be singing. Number 2, of course, when we have to negate a sentence, we have to add not to become will not or won't. I will not be singing the concert tomorrow. Number 3, when we have to make a question, we start with the word well, followed by the subject. Of course, is the infinitive form be, and we add ing because it's a continuous one. We use the future continuous to express number 1. The baby will be sleeping actions that will be in progress at the specific time in the future. For example, I will be using my laptop this afternoon. So, when I get this afternoon, I will be using my laptop. So I started in the future, but before this time, check and you're understanding in your Facebook page. Exercise this part of exercise A. Each sentence underline the future form from exercise A below. So we have why exercise 1 and arrangements. We have to underline the future number 1. Tomorrow morning I'm going to buy a laptop and a computer mouse.